A major barrier for Native Americans registering a business is acceptance of their tribal IDs. I helped a client recently. All he has is his tribal ID. He doesn't have a driver's license. He doesn't register his business with the state. It's a within reservation boundaries business. And I helped him apply for some grants, and he got them. But the biggest challenge was getting a bank to get the money. And I am just so naive that I just told this young man, I told him, well, go to the bank and open an account, and so they can deposit this money. Like, get on it. And so he's like, okay. And so he's never had a bank. He's always dealt in cash. He doesn't do that kind of thing. And good for him. And he calls me back. And he's like, I tried to go to the bank, but they wouldn't let me open the account because I'm not registered with the state of Montana. And they said that I have to show that my state paperwork. My hair went on fire, and I know one of the bankers there. So I call him. Called him up and I said, one of my clients told me this. Is this true? And he said, it is true. We will not let anyone open a business banking account without the state paperwork. I'm like, that is very unfortunate. And so then I called the other bank in our community, and I know the lady who works there, and I called her up and I said, hey, I'm a young man. He's trying to, told the story. She's like, come on down. We'll help him get it started, and we'll use his federal identification number paperwork to get it started. And they understand it, that he's a tribal member and he has his business registered with the tribe. And so we were able to get that done. But prior to even that is to get the grant, he had to show proof of business liability insurance, and he also had to show proof of the truck that he drives around had vehicle insurance. And most people don't know this, but in most reservations, we don't do insurance. To get him to get that, and this fella, he doesn't drive. His son drives for him, basically. But he does the work. But there was all these roadblocks kept coming in front of him, and he just wanted to give up. And I was so determined, and I was on a mission. And I had to call the insurance people, and I had to get the insurance in his sister's name. And then I had to help him get business liability insurance so that he could, get this money. And people don't understand that it's simple as, vehicle insurance, business liability insurance, not being able to go to a bank because they don't accept people that aren't registered with the state. And he wanted to give up. He was like, I don't need this. It's too much. And I was persistent, I wasn't going to give up. And so he finally got his money, but it was just one. And it makes me think of all the people that don't have people like me, and just say, forget it. I'm not going to do it. And so there's just so many barriers that we don't think of in Indian country as opposed to non.